Karate is more than just fighting. It's about discipline. It's a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. When you step onto the mat, you are not just learning how to defend yourself, you are learning how to master your own mind and body. It's about respect for yourself and others. This respect is shown in every bow, in every gesture. It's a fundamental part of the practice, teaching us humility and the importance of honoring our peers and instructors. Control is everything in karate. Without control, power is meaningless. Each movement, each technique is executed with precision. This control is not just physical but also mental, requiring intense focus and discipline. Every block, every strike must be precise and controlled. The margin for error is slim, and the consequences of a mistake can be severe. This precision is what separates a true martial artist from a mere fighter. This control comes from years of training. It's a gradual process, built through countless hours of practice and repetition. Each session in the dojo is a step towards mastery, a step towards understanding the deeper principles of karate. It comes from understanding the power within. Meditation and mental preparation are as crucial as physical training. They help practitioners tap into their inner strength and maintain calmness under pressure. Karate teaches us to be aware of our bodies. This awareness extends beyond the dojo, influencing how we move and interact with the world. It fosters a deeper connection between mind and body, enhancing overall well-being. We learn how much force we can generate. Breaking boards and performing powerful kicks are not just demonstrations of strength, but also of control and technique. They show the potential of the human body when trained properly. We learn how to harness that force. This knowledge is crucial. It's about knowing when to use power and when to hold back, understanding the balance between aggression and restraint. It's the difference between using karate for good or for harm. Unfortunately, accidents can happen. Even with the best training and precautions, the risk is always present. Even in controlled environments, tragedies can occur. This is why safety measures and proper training are so important. They help minimize risks and ensure that practitioners can train and compete safely. It's important to remember that karate is a martial art. It has a rich history and tradition passed down through generations. This heritage is what gives karate its depth and meaning. It involves techniques that can cause serious injury. These techniques are taught with great care and responsibility, emphasizing the importance of control and respect. When these techniques are misused, the consequences can be devastating. This is why the ethical teachings of karate are so crucial. They guide practitioners to use their skills wisely and for the right reasons. Control is the essence of karate. It's not about brute strength, it's about focus, it's about knowing your limits. A true karateka trains their mind and body as one. They understand that power without control is dangerous. Improper training can have serious consequences. Without proper guidance, students may develop bad habits. They may overestimate their abilities. This lack of control can lead to unintended injuries. Even experienced practitioners can make mistakes. Fatigue, stress, or a moment's lapse in judgment can have tragic results. It's a reminder that karate demands constant vigilance. It demands respect for the art and its potential for harm. Tragically, there have been instances where karate has led to fatalities. These heartbreaking events remind us that even a disciplined and respected martial art like karate carries inherent risks. While the majority of practitioners train safely and responsibly, accidents can and do happen, sometimes with devastating consequences. These incidents serve as stark reminders of the potential consequences of this powerful art. The dedication and intensity required in karate can sometimes lead to unforeseen and tragic outcomes, especially when the fine line between control and aggression is crossed. One such incident occurred during a competition. The atmosphere was charged with excitement and anticipation as spectators watched two highly skilled competitors prepare to face off. Two highly skilled competitors faced each other. Both had trained for years, honing their skills and mastering their techniques. The match was expected to be a display of precision and control. In a split second, a strike landed wrong. The impact proved fatal. The crowd, initially cheering, fell silent as the gravity of the situation became apparent. Medical personnel rushed to the scene, but it was too late. This tragedy sent shockwaves through the karate world. It was a sobering reminder of the potential dangers inherent in martial arts, even among the most experienced practitioners. It highlighted the importance of protective gear and stringent safety regulations. Ensuring the safety of all participants became a renewed focus, with organizations implementing stricter guidelines and more rigorous safety checks. In another tragic incident, a street fight turned deadly. This time it wasn't in the controlled environment of a competition, but in the unpredictable and chaotic setting of a street altercation. A trained karateka, feeling threatened, used excessive force. The consequences were irreversible. The incident underscored the importance of self-control and the potential for martial arts to cause harm when misused. This incident highlighted the importance of avoiding confrontation. It served as a powerful lesson that the true essence of karate lies in discipline, respect, and the avoidance of unnecessary violence. It emphasized the need to use karate only as a last resort. Practitioners are taught that the highest form of mastery is not in defeating an opponent, but in resolving conflicts peacefully and with honor. Section 4. Understanding the fatal blow. In the world of martial arts, the concept of the fatal blow is both feared and respected. It is a testament to the power and precision that karate practitioners strive to achieve. But what exactly makes a blow fatal? And how can one avoid such devastating consequences? Karate techniques are designed to be effective. Each move, each strike is calculated to deliver maximum impact. The precision and power behind these techniques are what make them so formidable. However, with great power comes great responsibility. They target vulnerable areas of the body. The head, neck, and torso are particularly susceptible to damage. A well-placed strike to any of these areas can incapacitate an opponent, or worse, cause fatal injuries. Understanding the anatomy and the potential impact of each strike is crucial for any serious martial artist. Strikes to the head, neck, and torso can be lethal. The force behind a punch or kick, combined with the vulnerability of these areas, can lead to catastrophic results. This is why training emphasizes not just the execution of techniques, but also the control and restraint needed to prevent unnecessary harm. Even a seemingly simple block or punch, if misdirected, can have devastating consequences. A slight miscalculation, a momentary lapse in judgment, can turn a defensive move into a dangerous attack. This highlights the importance of precision and mindfulness in every action. In the heat of the moment, judgment can be clouded. Adrenaline surges, fear takes over. These emotions can lead to mistakes, and in the world of karate, mistakes can be costly. It's essential to train not just the body, but also the mind, to remain calm and focused under pressure. This is why control is so critical. A true karate master is not just someone who can deliver powerful strikes, but someone who can do so with precision and restraint. Control over one's emotions, movements, and reactions is what sets apart a novice from a master. A trained karateka must be able to maintain composure under pressure. The ability to stay calm and collected even in the face of danger is a hallmark of a true martial artist. This composure allows them to make split-second decisions that can mean the difference between life and death. They must always be aware of the potential consequences of their actions. Every strike, every block, every movement carries weight. The responsibility that comes with this power is immense, and it is something that every karate practitioner must take seriously. Fatalities in karate are often a result of a combination of factors. Lack of control, improper technique, and unforeseen circumstances can all play a role. It's a sobering reminder of the importance of proper training and mindfulness in every practice session. Lack of control, improper technique, and unforeseen circumstances can all play a role. These elements, when combined, can lead to tragic outcomes. It's a stark reminder of the need for continuous learning and improvement in the martial arts. It's a tragic reminder of the responsibility that comes with practicing a martial art. The power to harm is also the power to protect. Every karate practitioner must strive to use their skills wisely, with respect for the art and for the lives of others. Section 5. Learning from tragedy, a new era of training. The tragedies that have occurred in karate have forced a reassessment of training practices. Safety has become paramount. Many schools now emphasize controlled sparring and de-escalation techniques. There's a greater focus on ethical teachings. Students are taught to respect their opponents. They're reminded that karate is not a tool for aggression. It's a path to self-improvement and discipline. Modern karate training emphasizes precision over power. Students are encouraged to focus on technique rather than brute force. They learn that true strength lies in control and restraint. Section 6. The weight of power, a karateka's burden. Every karateka carries a heavy responsibility. They possess knowledge and skills that can cause harm. It's a responsibility not to be taken lightly. True mastery of karate requires humility. It requires a deep understanding of the potential consequences of one's actions. The tragedies that have occurred serve as a constant reminder of this burden. They remind us that karate is not a game. It's a discipline that demands respect, control, and a deep commitment to ethical conduct. Section 7. A call to reflection. The issue of fatalities in karate is a complex one. It raises important questions about responsibility, safety, and the true essence of martial arts. As we've explored, control, respect, and discipline are paramount. It's a reminder that the pursuit of martial arts is a journey of self-discovery. It's a path that requires constant reflection and a deep commitment to using one's knowledge for good. What are your thoughts on the balance of power and responsibility in martial arts?